morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm on the Isle of Sheppey, my home island, the island where I was born and raised in North Kent. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. There should be a sunrise out there somewhere, but it's obscured by the clouds. So today I'm going to be hiking all the way around this little island. I say little, it's going to be about a 30-mile walk, possibly a little bit more. I've never done it before. The main reason I'm doing it today is to see if it can be done. I'm up here in Minster at the moment, in the north of the island. The reason I'm starting here is because you can see the tide's out. This beach would be impassable if the tide was in. So I'm going bare minimum today. I haven't brought any lunch with me. Bought just a bottle of water. Haven't even bought a backpack, as you can see. And I'm hoping to do it within 12 hours, but we'll see. This is going to be the longest I think I've ever hiked in my life in one day. So it's going to be a challenge. See how it goes. Now this particular beach has been subject to some serious erosion down the years. You can see bits of house, just bits of brickwork just falling down the cliffs, of mangled trees. More brickwork, just brickwork everywhere. And this clay that just sort of falls apart. You can find all sorts down here, absolutely all sorts. Look, you've got a big old tyre embedded in the sand. You'll even find down here World War II vessels just rusting away. Seems almost too much of a coincidence that these bits of fabric have all landed up entangled in these trees. Oh, look at this pair of trousers. They don't look that old, apart from that. Almost looks like some kind of ritual has occurred here. So this is what I mean about all kinds of crap getting washed up down here. Traffic cone, a melted traffic cone. How did that get in? And this, it's like a grill. And all this crap here. It's going to take one hell of a clean-up operation to clean all this up. Made a new friend, look. Wilson! Does feel very desolate and lonely though. I mean, nobody ever seems to walk along here. You get the odd fossil hunters looking in the clay here. Oh, a rare Sheppey panda. And this is the estuary going into the North Sea. Over there you've got Southend, Shoeburyness in Essex, and then the Montal Sea Forts. But otherwise this beach is a very lonely place. Because these cliffs here would have come all the way out there would have been houses and probably caravans on the top there, and they've just all eroded, and it continues eroding, and people continue living on the cliffs. Only a couple of years ago, one of the cliffs eroded and took a whole house with it. Luckily the people weren't in at the time. You can see the gas bottles, that's clearly from people living in mobile homes. And now the cliffs, you can see, go way back. How did this get down here? I don't know, I'm stumped. It's all very deceptive to walk on. It looks like stones, but it's actually clay, and it sticks to the bottom of your feet. I was trying to think of a pun, but I was too tired. Like walking through a bombed out, war-torn country. Just debris everywhere. Now where we are right now is the Thames Estuary. This area here, this is the North Sea out here. Now, any boats that want to come up towards London, up the Thames, would have to come past here, up the estuary and onto the river. Now these are some old World War I pillboxes, obviously used for defence against the Germans. Any that would want to come along here and sail up towards London. These would have obviously been up on the cliff that's long since eroded. They've fallen down here and just been left, really. Should we go and have a look inside? So the sun's out now, guys. It's a beautiful day. I'll be glad to get off this clay. Look at the state of my shoes. I'll be going over there next, towards Laysdown. Nice sandy beach over there. A bit of this clay actually flicked off the back of my shoe onto my backside, and of course I'm wearing beige shorts, so it looks like I've crapped myself. So I've just got to walk around all day looking like I've crapped myself. That's always good, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to stop for a bit of breakfast now and then carry on. Alright guys, I'm now on Laysdown Beach on the northeast of the Isle of Sheppey. I'm just about to tuck into some breakfast. I've got here a local delicacy called a Gypsy Tart. Now, I hope YouTube don't restrict me for the politically incorrect sounding name. Let's give it a try. This is made with evaporated milk, muscovado sugar and pastry. very sweet. That's pretty good. Considering it's 8 o'clock in the morning, that's not overbearing. That's pretty good. You can get these in Shelness High Street. I'll put the name of the bakery you can get it from. That's pretty good. That's a good Gypsy Tart. So unfortunately my GoPro battery is diminishing rapidly, so I'm having to record this on a phone, so I hope this doesn't come out too bumpy. It feels kind of bumpy while I'm walking along. So this is Leasdown. As you can see, it's pretty quiet. It's like a ghost town, but it's your usual sort of holiday fare, amusements, mini golf, that kind of thing. Alright, so just to give you a brief idea of the walk today. Here's where we started off, in Minster, and we're now in Leasdown. Next stop is Shelness, and around here, all the way around here to Queenborough, Shelness, and back to Minster. So we're probably a bit less than a quarter of the way so far. It's sad when people just leave their shit everywhere, isn't it? Welcome to Shelness Nudist Beach. Mercifully, there's no nudists around at this time of day. Very interesting place. It's like a ghost town. Ramshackle old buildings. It's very quiet. Some strange weather as well. Over there you can see the rain. And on the other side, perfect blue skies. Okay, so it turns out I was wrong about the nudists on the beach. There were some nudists. Now why is it always the last people you'd want to get naked, the ones that are naked on the beach? So we're at the very southeast of the island now. Over there in the distance we've got Whitstable. Over that way Warden Bay. Over that way Holland. And we are going around, heading west. So it's actually just started to rain. This wasn't forecast, I wasn't expecting this. So I'm going to take cover in this pillbox for a little while. It's bank holiday weekend, so I should have expected rain really. Well, fortunately it stopped raining because I've come in here and, as is often the case in these pillboxes, it stinks of piss. So yeah, I'm going to get out of here. If you're interested in this kind of thing, World War I and II pillboxes and military armaments, I recommend a YouTube channel called Beyond the Point. They're pretty good. Much more informative than I could ever be. So the inhabitants of Sheppey are known as swampies, and this is why. It's pure marshland around here and mud and clay, and I'm a little bit lost. I need to figure out where I'm going. Alright, so that turned out to be a dead end, so heading back towards the pillbox. Rain is coming down a bit heavier now, guys. I hope it passes soon because I'm woefully unprepared for rain. I should have brought my machete. Look at this. This is supposed to be a bridleway, which means pedestrians, horse riders and cyclists can get down it. I may have taken a wrong turn in somewhere. Yeah, so it turns out that wasn't the bridleway. This is it's a bit better. Let's see how the blackberries are. This one looks alright. Still a bit tart. So this area here would have been where the Hearty ferry used to go across to the mainland. I think that was disbanded over 100 years ago now. We've still got a heck of a lot of walking to do. Trying to get way over there. I'm kind of just about make out the bridge going onto the island from the mainland there. That's way off. And there's no actual footpath here to get over that way directly. I'd have to walk past the pub again there and way up and back down again, which I'd rather not do. So I'm going to attempt to walk over these marshes here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm going to have to give it a go. Alright, all good so far. I've just had to jump over a few of these little streams like this. Just hope I don't get to a point further along when it just becomes impenetrable. That's just going to be annoying because I'm going to have to turn all the way back, jump over all this lot again and then go up onto the road. But we'll see how it goes. I'm feeling quite positive at the moment. Private land, no footpath, no access. Well guys, we're not going that way anyway. We made it. We made it onto the footpath across these marshes. Now we're heading down here. Absolutely buzzing. That's just saved us a 6-mile trudge up and down some country lanes. Happy days. lights of the pumping station. Right, it's midday at the pumping station and time for lunch. As we're on the tropical island of Sheppey, I've got a Jamaican patty, chili beef and a calypso drink. Got a little bit squashed in my pocket. It's a bit spicy. That's pretty good. I got 7.5. That's tasty, but it's a bit warm now, and it costs £3, so I guess a 6. Ah, well, that's just great. Very welcoming. Welcome to Helmley. It's kind of hard to feel welcome with all these fences. Let's see if we can actually get through. Oh, it is open. It all looks so foreboding. I thought it was going to be closed. There we go. Good, good. That's a relief. Cool old farmhouse here. Just going to take a look inside. Wow. Yeah, I liked it better on the outside. Getting over to the western side of the island now, where it gets a lot more industrial. So because the tide was in there at the bridge, just over that side there, I've had to come inland a little bit, and I'm hoping I can get over to the other side somehow, but it looks a bit sketchy along here. I'm hoping I don't have to, well, I'm definitely not going to trespass on the railway, and I'm hoping I don't have to cross the dual carriageway. I've never actually been down this part before, so it's all new. Found another pillbox. Must have driven past here a million times. You never knew it's here. Dual carriageway is right next to it. Bit grimy. Oh. It's like a black hole of Calcutta in there. Oh, this is another stupid idea of mine. The only consolation being that I don't think I'm the first one to have come this way. Well, I got over onto the road, had to climb over a barbed wire fence, which was fun, but that's the first obstacle even. Now I've got to figure out how to get past here. What a bloody nightmare that was. Took me the best part of an hour just to get across from the other side there. I'm ready for something to eat and drink now. It's almost 3 o'clock and I haven't seen a shop since 8:30. I finished my drink at 12. Most of the way now, most of the way done. I think I'm about 22, 23 miles in. Got about another 10 to go. So getting there, guys. Almost made it around the whole of the Isle of Sheppey. Look at this bridge. Pretty spectacular. Right, there go the bells. That means it's 4 o'clock. Just got some munch from the co-op. I'm going to scoff that lot and then get going. I've got about 7 miles to go, I reckon. So when cars are imported from Germany or wherever to the UK, this is one of the first places they'll come to, Shelness port. You can see here, Volkswagens, Audis, all the German whips. So it's not the most exciting part of the walk here, flanked by a concrete wall and a corrugated iron fence topped with barbed wire, but it's flat, it's straight, so it's easy walking. Quite literally miles upon miles of brand new cars. So this is Blue Town. When I was a kid I used to think it was called Blue Town because there was an adult shop selling blue movies and magazines in the middle of the town, but no, apparently it's because this is where all the sailors and the dock workers used to live, the dock being just over that wall, and everything was painted blue in sea or Royal Navy blue. So it's still there. So just coming past Shelness now, the main town on the island, where I can get back up onto the seafront, and then I've only got a few miles left. There's something I want to show you first though, something quite amusing. We are back on Minster Beach, where it all began. We've been gone so long, I had to come back in and gone back out again. So that's it, guys, down there, the beach huts and the cliffs. Where we started this morning at 6 o'clock. It's right away around these cliffs here. All the way around there, and all the way around and around and around and around to get back here. Whew. Should we do it all again? You can if you want. I'm going to my car. Well, that's that, guys. That's the end of another walk and end of another video. Thank you all for watching. A special thank you to my mum for getting the Gypsy Tart for me. Thank you, mum. It's been a long old walk, this one. My legs are like jelly. It's lucky I don't have too far to drive. Good news is I made it in exactly 12 hours. Incredibly, exactly 12 hours. 30 plus miles. It's the longest I've ever walked. I'm pleased to have ticked this off my bucket list. Walked all the way around the Isle of Sheppey. I don't know anyone that's done it before. I don't know if it's ever been done before. I didn't know if it could be done before. So it's great to tick it off the bucket list. Thank you all for watching again, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.